my name is Caroline and I like to read books, so let's talk about them. Today's video is going to be the I messed up book tag, which I wasn't actually tagged to do, but it looks like a lot of fun. I've been wanting to do it for a while, so let's just jump straight in. Question 1, a character appearance that you misread or imagined differently. For this one, I'm gonna go with a character from Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, and it's Professor Umbridge. She's described as having a toad-like face or something, and I just completely did not get that that was referring to her facial shape, so I spent like an embarrassingly long period of time imagining her with this weird skin-colored frog head. I'm not particularly proud of this. Question number 2, a character name that you've been pronouncing wrong. Honestly, I feel like I pronounce most characters' names wrong, especially in fantasy where all the characters have like super cool but super difficult to pronounce names. A good example of this is in the Throne of Glass series, specifically in Heir of Fire, which is book 3, where a character called Manon gets introduced, but her name is spelt like Manon, and I spent ages pronouncing her name Manon and didn't realize it was pronounced differently until I watched an interview with the author and she said Manon, and my whole world just crumbled because I'd been pronouncing her name wrong. But I can't change my ways now, so that character is still Manon. Question 3, an overused trope that is your guilty pleasure. Not sure if it's a trope, but you know when the main character is like ridiculously good at everything? There are times where it really annoys me, but recently I've actually been enjoying it. One character that comes to mind is Selena in the Throne of Glass series. I really like her character because although she's smart and good at fighting and all those things, she's also a flawed character. She fucks up, she makes mistakes, she's impulsive, she's got an emotional background and all those sorts of things. So yeah, I don't really know if this is a trope, but this is like the tropey thing that I've been enjoying lately. Question 4 is a cliche character type that you prefer on screen to in books. This is a really hard question, but I'm gonna go with like the catalyst character, and I feel like I should explain what this is. It's like in the Hunger Games how Katniss isn't the chosen one. She has no innate ability or power that makes her super special. She's just the accidental face of the revolution. She inspired all these people to take control of their lives. So instead of being the chosen one, she just acts as a catalyst that kind of pushes the revolution forward. And I really liked this in the movies, but not in the books of the Hunger Games. Question number 5, a word or phrase that you learned because of its use in a book. I actually have a funny story for this one. So when I was much younger, I was playing a board game with my family, and it was one of those like fill in the blank trivia style questions, and it was speak of the blank. And I was like, hot damn, I know this, it's speak of the devil, and my whole family, including my parents, accused me of being a cheater. So I had to come upstairs, grab a series of unfortunate events, find where it was mentioned, show it to my family and be like, see, I told you so, and it was totally worth it, so thank you Lemony Snicket for teaching me the phrase, speak of the devil. Question number 6, have you ever not completed a required reading for school? All the time, but the main one I remember was Frankenstein, which I was meant to read for English in my final year of high school. I had to write so many essays on it, but I mostly skim read it and like googled what happened, which is funny because when I finished high school and actually read the book, I really enjoyed it, so you know, go figure. Question number 7, have you ever skipped a chapter from the point of view of a character that you just weren't interested in? I've never actually skipped a certain character's point of view chapters because I am terrified of missing something important. But there was a point in the Game of Thrones series by George R.R. Martin where Bran's chapters got really boring and repetitive, and it was super tempting to skip them. I didn't, but I did kind of skim read them a little bit more than I would other characters. Question number 8, the final question in this tag, have you ever cancelled social plans to read? The answer is no for me, but there have been times when plans have gotten cancelled or rescheduled last minute, and while I'm texting the group conversation like, oh damn, next time for sure, I'm actually secretly kind of happy because it means I get to stay in my pajamas and read. There we go, that was the I messed up book tag. If you're watching this and you're interested in doing it, then consider yourself tagged. Also, I just reached 1,000 subscribers here and I'm super proud of myself. I'm gonna do a Q&A soon, so if you have any questions you want answered, just let me know down in the comments. But that's it guys, I upload videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, so be sure to like this one and subscribe to my channel and stay tuned on those days for more bookish goodness. Toodaloo!